horrível na defesa. Falta. Eu não entendo nada, velho. Se triscar é falta, velho. Que viagem. Fica paradão assim. Ó. Olha a facilidade que os caras passam. Não pode tomar a bola que é falta, brincadeira. Aí, vai. Tem dois. Vai. Boa, caralho. Isso. Caralho, vai. Eita. Boa. De 3. Aê. Boa. Logo antes. São todos os jogadores que eu conheço. Uau. Aê, Volante. Deixa não. Não deixa não, cara. Boa. Caralho, velho. So sorry, man. Deixa eu sair desse modo. Eu vou no modo normal. Caralho, ixi, tem que tirar essa música. Eu tô lembrando. Vou dar B.O. pra mim. Stephen Curry. Lá com o YouTube é engraçado com isso.
Yeah. I just gotta focus on the way that I stand, babe. You should know until I get there, the party ain't arrived, yeah, babe. I'm a young fly, like the way that I dress, babe. Ooh, baby. Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We got the top speed.
Ai, caralho,
We getting too lit, I might faint, baby. Spin it, flip it, rotate. She got, is it gon' shake, baby? Yeah, it's real life. Wouldn't know what it feel like. I got the same from high school and she's still my baby. We don't got time for acting shady. Went through a lot, but no, you still my baby. Deal with your it doesn't phase me. I guess I'm crazy, and you still on my mind. Promise I won't waste your time. If you need me, I pull up. I ain't saying no mas. That be on me, don't pay no mind. I'm just trying to get close to you for me.
Ah, tá selecionando. Elige uma carta. Volante, vamos de Jimmy Butler, né? Esse cara aqui também é bom, né? Ah, melhorar no canal. escolher. Girar. Credo. Garrison, Matheus. Brook Lopes. Em treinador Dwayne Casey. É bom ter um treinador, né? Ah, tá. Que tipo de blusa podemos usar? Pelicans, Timberwolves, Six. Suelo de la pista. Cavaleiro. Ah, vou meter esse aqui, ó. Do Chicago. O uniforme lá não gostei, não. Insígnia. Modelo de sapatilha. Demi Street. Da Adidas. Modelo de sapatilhas. Defesa.
My shorty wrist whipping in some bangles. She in this cutting up the mangoes. Cuban links feeling like I'm Castro. But only with the cash flow. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. These is all facts. Big tunes, big checks, big racks, bro. Facts, bro. These is all facts. Who's this? Who's that? Whack, bro. Facts, bro. These is all facts. Men lie, women lie, stats don't. Facts, bro. Really big facts. Yeah, all of it, it's pouring out, it's pouring in. Give me mine, lead the night, I keep the truth, I burn the lies. You know Nikki bringing out the bounce. 1, 2, second count. Yeah. Pretty woman standing on the couch trying to get it, but the arrows got me leaving unannounced. I be, oh, you my Nefertiti. You play hard to get it, I'm a Moroccan mentally. They think I'm a threat, but I'm an addict to the belief. I need making more than I can count now. Taking meetings with the Ferris skin downtown. The money got me coming out the house now. Money got me coming out the house now. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. These is all facts. Big tunes, big checks, big racks, bro. Facts, bro. These is all facts. Who's this? Who's that? Whack. Facts, bro. These is all facts. Men lie, women lie, stats don't. Facts, bro, really big facts. Yeah, I'm the one who put it on my back though. I'm the one who's showing off the ankles. Came up off $1, so I'm thankful. You know I gotta get it to the bank close. Facts, bro. Facts, bro, these is all facts. Big tunes, big checks, big racks, bro. Facts, bro, these is all facts. Who's this? Who's that? Whack, bro. Facts, bro, these is all facts. Men lie, women lie, stats don't. Facts, bro, really big facts.
Mano, precisa cidade no Brasil aqui, velho. Vitória.
Aye, cash out. Cash. Stacking the check that I passed out. That sound. Aye. Tell you a lot where I'm at now. I went away for a little. Yeah. Tell them I'm back now. Cash out. Cash. Yeah, we finna cash out. Blue bills. Yeah. CC, I'm all in the background. It don't matter where you from, baby. No, it's where you at now. Back down. Nah, I never back down. I just been stacking the racks. Stacking and stacking. I'm stacking on stacks now. Hop in the booth. I'm only spitting the facts out, hitting the gas. I got it pushed to the max now. Tell me relax. I'm finna spaz out. Credit card never maxed out. Government got me taxed out. You know I just stay in different brackets, that's a fact. Ay, GPS my city, cause I put it on the map. Ay, betting on a boy, you gonna do.
It's time to see what you can do in clutch time. Here, you can play a single quarter of 5-on-5 with no substitutions, a 14-second shot clock, and a 4-point line. You also have an agenda to complete. Get 2 assists as a team to earn some quick season XP that'll get you started on your way to level 40.
We finna cash out, cash. Stacking the check that I pass out. That sound, tell you a lot where I'm at now. I went away for a little, yeah. Tell them I'm back now. Cash out, cash. Yeah, we finna cash out, yeah. Blue bills, see them falling in the background. Shawty trying, yeah, I'm talking like SmackDown. WWE, she got that. Shawty with, she said I got it for free. I gotta flirt the racks. I don't do tip for tat. City is stay on my back. I'm never one to go act. You know I'm keeping it real. I just go say what I feel. I make a 1 to 2, then I turn into a meal. Ayy, cash out, cash. Stacking the check that I pass out. That sound, tell you a lot where I'm at now. I went away for a little, yeah. Tell them I'm back now. Cash out, cash. Yeah, we finna cash out, cash out.
Vou tirar as músicas, mano. Deixa eu ver de opções. Não tá aparecendo aqui. Cortes de câmera, texto do jogador, indicador de pique, sonido. Deixa eu colocar só emissão de TV. Manda negra. Ah, tá só com um jogo. Ah, eu fui de azul, que porra. Não. Caralho. Boa. Eita. Passa do meio. Falta de que, seu juiz? Pelo amor de Deus. Vou aumentar um pouco aqui. Peraí. Os caras não são também, velho. Nossa, meu Deus do céu, toda hora não falta logo ali. É foda, hein? Tá dando deslavado aqui pro time aqui, pô. Nossa, mano. Pô, até que sim, né? Ah.
Say you're not ready. Okay, okay, coming in heavy. Okay, they ain't in shape, I'm petty. Okay, 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 unleady. Okay, okay, hold the confetti. Okay, okay, just say you're not ready. They wanna bite the hand that try to feed them proof. You cannot hide behind the shades, I see right through it. You ain't stand up on your word, then you's a fool. They're not fool.
Everybody wanna be great, but the work don't relate and the life be mistaken the truth. I remember banking with Chase like 400K staring at it, I ain't know what to do. Now I look at money like a resource. Every contract gotta put my kids, family in school. Health and wealth going deep for it. Do right for my next life.
And he did some too. I remember mama lost focus. I was at home, no lights, no food. Heard that the joke is hot king broken. Head to the ground when I walk in school. Going through the motions, mad impulsive. Fanny, I wanna buy.
Sonido.
The hate restored and the fake get short.
That let me get some too. My livelihood was understood that the roof I'm in now.
Quer tirar as músicas, velho? Pronto, tirei as músicas. Eu tava jogando esse modo. Desafio. Jogar. Minha carreira. Partida rápida. É isso. Isso aqui. Equipes atuais, é isso mesmo. Memphis, Atlanta, Young. Vou mais para o jogador. New York. Time do Anthony Davis. Pô, time bem bom esse aqui, parece. Deixa eu ver, os Lakers? É. Luka Doncic. Brooklyn Nets. Durant. Kevin Durant aqui. Nikola Jovic. Keldon Johnson. É esse aqui que eu vou pegar. O time do Stephen Curry, que é? Editar quinteto. Onde tá? Vai. The Green.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach. Well, this one's about...
Thanks, Brian. Well, Klay Thompson asked what he thinks about when he's shooting. He said, quote, nothing. You want to have a clear mind, a free consciousness, and just let it fly. When you go with the flow, you're in rhythm, and you're not really thinking about it, that's when it feels the best. Brian?
It's a thing of beauty, Allie. Thank you. And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. All three shooters are out there. The splash triplets, Curry, Klay, and Poole. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. And for Portland, Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. The perimeter filled up by Simons and Hart, and it's Lillard in at the 1. Now here's Lillard, and the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Simons. Over Poole. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Outside Curry. Over Lillard. That's good from Curry on the assist from Green.
Yeah, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force, but his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Back to Simons.
Oh my.
From 13. No good that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Brent, during his first year and a half in the league, Jordan Poole really struggled.
That seems so long ago, but go back to that 2021 G League bubble time and those 22 points a game that Jordan Poole was pouring in. I think that was just such a shot of confidence into Jordan Poole's game, and since then we've just seen a vastly improved, more confident player.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Portland has possession following the score by Golden State. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Grant, the pass to Simons. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Nurkic does a great job just keeping the motor running.
And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Lillard. You know, his offensive production has certainly been there, averaging 32 a game. Timeout called, the Blazers.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
And here are some point guards who have been very hot from beyond the arc this year. Stephen Curry, number 1.
It's tough, man. I mean, his long-range game makes it hard for an opponent to know how to approach him. He's got too many ways to attack the defender.
Well, you always think about a point guard making penetration plays, but ability to drill the ball from three-point land, there's just no way to defend something like that. He can beat you with his passing or just step back and bury a trademark long-range 3-ball.
Now here's Nurkic. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant. One of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
A good-looking shot from the wing.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Offensive rebound. Nurkic got it. Nurkic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
280 pounds. I think Nurkic is well within his means to score past contact.
Poole, the pass to Thompson. Fires the three. Portland grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. They just missed it.
Here's Simons. Out to Lillard. Puts up a three. The shot won't fall. And Golden State will come the other way. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
It's good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
The Trailblazers shooting 23%. Not great so far. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans. They resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Payton comes in for Simons. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. Taking a look at Golden State, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently. And of course the Portland Trailblazers not posing much of a threat right now.
Well, I think for Golden State, they have to be feeling very confident as the postseason gets closer. It's been a nice regular season for them. Maybe they haven't achieved every one of their goals, but they've come close.
Curry against Payton. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
I feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
Pulls it from 20. Portland grabs the miss. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first one falls.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Both good from the line that time. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. 27 seconds left now in the first quarter.
UD giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Portland, no good that time either. The Warriors leading. On the wing, Curry. Pass to Wiseman. Over to the wing. Kuminga finds Curry. 11 feet out. He knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time. But I think it's going to count.
Que da hora. É o ponto, vai. Eu não entendo nada, velho.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like we're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And as we conclude the first quarter,
Fans, your Trailblazers youth dance team.
we welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Johnson is out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's Nasir Little. Then it's Justice Winslow. And it's Watford in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's Johnson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Watford. Shot clock at 5. From 12 feet. That one rolls around and rims out. Left side Kuminga. Pass to Green. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Johnson. And here are the Trailblazers now. Trailing by 13. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night. That's a testament to the effort there on the boards, never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
The shot by Looney, no good. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Johnson. And no good. Looney with some nice D. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Timeout called. Portland. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now. No question. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, you're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
Simons outside. DiVincenzo against Lillard. Pass to Hart. No one near him. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Now here's Lillard. To the middle. Here's Grant. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. For Portland, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Lillard passes to Hart. Open shot, Grant. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Poole against Simons. And he recovers it. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Trailblazers. It's Hart on the wing. The 3 is up. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen. Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Simons against Poole. And he gets the bucket.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Now here's Simons. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Grant, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, he's so active. You got to box Grant out. When the shot goes up, he'll get to the offensive glass, and he rises up off the floor pretty quick.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's Simons. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Wiseman, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Poole. Now here's Curry. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
Good focus there from Steph Curry, muscling past the defense. Yeah, I said it, muscling to get the contact.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight. And it has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Blazers making their last shot. Here's Wiggins. That one a little long. Curry against Lillard. That three's off the mark.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Portland has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Kept alive. On the wing, Simons. Shoots over Thompson. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Curry.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Lillard. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Outside, DiVincenzo. And Wiseman the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. And the Warriors lead by 18. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Warriors ahead. They lead by 18. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. You know, it's the main thing. You know, we just try to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, you know, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 17 points and 1 rebound. Coming off a great game last time out, he's... Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so in the game for the Warriors, all 3 shooters are out there. The splash triplets, Curry, Clay, and Poole. Green out there with Andrew Wiggins.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Well, Brent, not many players love the grind of the game like Stephen Curry.
Well, when you get to a point, BA, where you're practicing and you only count the makes if it's a swish, and you count it as a miss and you hit the rim, attention to detail like that gives you all-time greats like Steph Curry.
Golden State has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Outside, Green. Thompson finds Wiggins. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Wiggins got his first bucket in this one.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Inside, here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively, and that causes a big-time breakdown, and he's quick to take advantage.
Wiggins outside. Curry against Lillard for 3. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 20 points.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Payton's checked in for Simons. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Klay Thompson.
At the line for
That's good from Nurkic.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Outside Hart. This one for 3.
No.
Looney grabs a miss. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Lillard right side. Shoots over Kuminga. Here's Nurkic. No luck on that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Fade away. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist by Poole.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Lillard with the ball. Green picks him up. Here's Payton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Poole finds Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 6.
A tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
Timeout called. Portland. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Trailblazers. Watford's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Hart, and it's Johnson in for Lillard. Wiseman, he's checked in for the Warriors. DiVincenzo comes in for Poole. Pass to Johnson. Here's Watford, guarded by Wiseman. That one drops for him.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Out to the right wing. Here's Wiseman, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Wiseman's got his second bucket of the night.
And Wiseman looking more and more comfortable from that spot on the floor.
Payton passes to Johnson. Here's Watford. Here's Little. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Fires it from 18. Kuminga's shot is off.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Winslow's checked in for Portland. And Johnson drops them both. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And a deep 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Outside, DiVincenzo. It's intercepted. Kuminga against Johnson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, the emphatic rejection. Golden State has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Curry.
Pass to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Outside, DiVincenzo. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
And a quick release from Dante there just in time, so the defense had no shot at it.
Winslow up top. He's defended by Looney. Looney with some nice D. DiVincenzo, pass to Kuminga. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
With 1 on the clock. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off.
53.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The perimeter filled up by Simons and Hart. Jeremy Grant out there with Drew Eubanks. And it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Oh, got that one up quick.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And the Trailblazers shooting just around 26% for the game. Simons finds Lillard. Here's Hart. Here's Eubanks. Green covering. To the inside. Lillard drops in the layup for 2.
You love the way Lillard moves the ball and uses his body to shield it as he gets in there and gets bumped.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Thompson. Now here's Poole. Back to DiVincenzo. Over Lillard. DiVincenzo can't hit. Down low. Here's Eubanks. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Thompson passes to Poole. Fires from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Grant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Throws it up high. Oh, Grant throws it down.
That is a good option. You can throw that ball just about anywhere. Even the top of the square. Jeremy Grant ripping one off.
And it's Green missing for Portland. They've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Simons has the open look. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy ready to explode.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Thanks for that, Allie. Hart passes to Simons. Fires from the line. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Elbow shot on the way, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Curry's got 24. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at it at a young age.
The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Pass to Thompson. Wiggins against Lillard. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Here's Thompson, and the jumper is good at the free throw line. And the Warriors lead by 20.
And that's what makes Clay an all-time great as far as shooting the basketball. Just step inside the three-point line, and he'll still hurt you.
Pass to Simons. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Poole. Good.
Highlight reel stuff there from Jordan Poole.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Simons outside. Lillard against Curry. Lillard passes to Grant. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. Outside, Green. And another inductee into the 2022 Hall of Fame, All-Star Tim Hardaway. Brent, you were a teammate of his for a little while. Any recollections?
BA, if I go back to Tim Hardaway, I don't think about my time in Miami, which was a cup of coffee for me. I go back to my college days. I had the chance to go home to the Bay Area and be in Oakland in the summertime. And Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond, and one Tim Hardaway, Hall of Famer, invited me into that gym to work out in the summer. So you talk about a genuine thrill to be on the summer floor of Run TMC. What a treat.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year. And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Pass to Nurkic. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
So Portland ends up going with a new group, and a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. Green comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Iguodala's checked in for Thompson. And Moody is subbed in for Poole. Curry gets the bucket.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted, Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Curry passes to Green. And the bucket is good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Golden State foul. Michael Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Portland, Gary Payton II. Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And here are the Warriors now. The 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Shooting for Golden State, Michael Green. 1 shot.
Peraí, rapidinho. Configurar uma parada aqui. Olha o tremer lá. Meu Deus, velho. Boa de J Green. Não é B Green, não. J Green.
Now Winslow. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, team. Well,
all right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the...
Estatísticas. J Grant. Curry foi melhor. 18 pontos. 35. 35 pontos ele fez. Caralho. Vou pegar outro time aqui. Ah não, na real. Deixa eu ver, não sei se dá pra ir com outro. Oxi. Equipes atuais: Paul Chris, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. NBA equipes atuais. Deixa eu ver aqui quem eu vou. Chicago? Chicago Bulls deram os... Não conheço nenhum, velho. Clint, Jim Butler. Vou com esse time aqui.
From season 4, you love the snowman.
De Russell. Ué, peraí. Bruce é um jogador antigo, não. Só se for outro cara aqui. Já morreu, já esse jogador que eu tô pensando.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the D-Agent.
Well, thank you very much. Now
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David Banks. So here's Miami's starting group. Stru's on the wing along with Butler. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at point guard. And for the Timberwolves, out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. And finished off by Gobert.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Inside, here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Here's Adebayo. Goes up on the high post, and that's good for two.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Russell with it. And it's Martin picking him up.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Pass to Edwards. Russell kicks to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. That shot off the mark. The Heat go the other way with it. That's a 2 from Butler. And it's Russell with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Here's Adebayo. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Anderson. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Butler puts up a deep 3. Miami no good on that time either. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And the basket by Lowry.
a specialty of Lowry's. Give him any type of airspace, and he's going to fire away from there.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Victor Oladipo comes in for Caleb Martin. Heroes checked in for Max Strus. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. Vincent's shot is good.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
1:31 left in the first. Pulls up, high post. And Oladipo pulls it down.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And it's Miami with another.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Forbes the pass to Prince. Back to Forbes. Here's Noel. Prince outside. Passes it to Forbes. Off target from three-point range. The Heat trail by 4. Oladipo finds Yurtseven. Goes up at the stripe, and there's another one for the Heat.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the line for him here.
First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Reed. The Heat have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Vincent misses.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Or maybe a step out of his range.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And, guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Vincent.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good. Good on both. Here is Forbes beyond the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
18. The Heat. 14. Here they come.
And they...
Pausa aqui, eu vou encerrar a live aqui, depois eu retorno. Eu posso deixar rodando também, né?
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far.
Depois.
O pai chegou.
Vamos voltar.
And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
In that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the four major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Lowry. Russell passes to Anderson. Russell looking around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Heat trail by 4. Outside Lowry. And the pass to Hero. Over Edwards. Hero, no good. Minnesota shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Lowry passes to Hero. Takes a shot at the elbow. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside Edwards. Anderson against Robinson. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Count that 1, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Lowry.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Anderson passes to Russell. Over to the wing. Towns kicks to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul. Max Strus is checked in for the Heat. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
Yeah, it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies.
O dia desse Robson aqui, ele é o quê?
As well. Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now, here is Robinson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. No good on the triple. Minnesota leading by 6. Lobbed up there for Edwards. That shot, no good.
Almost a highlight reel play, but certainly you've got to appreciate the effort there. Almost got it.
Martin for 3. Here's Adebayo. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Lowry finds Strus. Here's Martin. And that's good off the glass that time. Martin's got his first bucket in this one.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Towns. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Noel in for Edwards. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Butler comes in for Robinson. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Prince. No points in the game yet for him. The offensive rebound. Shots good by Noel. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Tem que deixar o cara aí pra fazer falta.
On 11 left in the first half. Butler with the steal.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Prince in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Good. That one on target from Noel.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Butler. Pass to Vincent. Over Russell. Vincent misses. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Jacks up a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Oladipo with the ball, and the layup is good. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, he's proven to be more than just a jump shooter now. Oladipo also has the touch needed to score inside.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the floor for Miami, at court pair will be Lowry and Strus. Butler out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Anderson finds Towns. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table. You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
The Heat trail by 3. Bounce pass, Butler. That's a 2 from Martin. Miami no good on that time either. Minnesota shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. And they double up Russell. Second half just getting started, about a minute play. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. Minnesota with the ball. Releases. Gobert trying to get open. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Gobert.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. That'll be a 5-second call.
Que demora essa pra tocar porra da bola? Pelo amor de Deus.
Now Russell. He's got 8. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Poked away. It's stolen by Adebayo. In transition, here comes Miami. Shoots over Towns. And again, it's the Heat missing. Minnesota leading by 5. Right side, Edwards. Pass to Towns. Goes back up. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Strus. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And Anderson slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Russell. The Heat getting the bucket. Towns with the bucket. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Lowry passes to Strus. Butler kicks to Strus. Lowry for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Minnesota calls timeout. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Then for the Heat, Duncan Robinson comes in for Caleb Martin. And Hero subbed in for Max Strus. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Oh, and here we go with Robinson. Nobody down.
I don't think there's any doubt that Lowry is a shoot-first point guard. I mean, a guy who is constantly on the attack and looking to score the ball when he can.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. It's deflected. Towns with the steal. Here's Anderson. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Noel in for Edwards. The Heat trail by 4. Lowry passes to Robinson. Hero kicks to Robinson. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And another basket for Miami.
And we've seen this before. Once Lowry gets cooking, he's an absolute load who cannot be stopped.
Now here's McDaniel. Pass to Noel. And here's Anderson. Lowry covering with the fadeaway. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler finds Lowry. That ties the game. Lowry's got 15.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
Here's Noel. Lowry covering. For Miami, they've gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Hero passes to Robinson. Now here is Lowry. Defense right on him. The putback. It's good on the putback. Adebayo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
Good grief, Bam. I mean, living up to his name and firing up his team.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo.
Assisted.
And it's 7 points for Jimmy Butler. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Now, here's Reed. And a missed layup. Up top, Adebayo. Outside, Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. Back to Hero. And there's the pass to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Butler. Guarded by Reed. And that one good. And now a 6-point Miami lead.
That time you see the hustle there by buckets. First corralling the miss, then sinking the dagger.
Here's Noel. Anderson from down in the low post. It goes. Anderson's got 12 in the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on the silver platter, just served him up.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the
52.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Now here's Gobert. Lets it go from deep. Prince misses. Miami leading by 4. Hero finds Adebayo. Over Towns. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Now, here is Russell. He's covered closely. Over Vincent. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Oladipo for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Wants to get it to Yurtsevin and does. Another shot, and he makes good on the layup. Yurtsevin's got his first points of the game.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play. And you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Caleb Martin's checked in for the Heat. Now here's Gobert to the inside. Stolen by Martin. Hero, the bounce pass. Here's Oladipo. He drains the quick shot.
Assisted by.
And now a 4-point Miami lead.
Oladipo's mid-range game continues to look better. He's a consistent threat from this area.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Steps back and shoots. That one's not going to go. The Heat go the other way with it. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Edwards looking it over. Here's Russell. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better and improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And the Heat call time here. Minnesota making a switch. Anderson's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the 4th. Pass to Gobert. Now he's covered by Hero. Right side Towns. Clock at 6. To take the lead, Russell. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, he never seems to get rattled. He's got a very calm, steady demeanor about himself. D'Angelo making it look easy.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtsevin. Jimmy Butler comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Gabe Vincent. Now, here's Lowry.
Oh, such a crafty player. Lowry excels at using his body to draw contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Passes it to Towns. Back to Edwards. With the floater. Good, and as this goes to Towns. 6 points for Anthony Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
2 minutes remaining.
Lowry inside the line, and right through it goes. Lowry's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
When it's an important moment in the game, a big time in the game, he flat out takes over. Lowry is a gamer.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
There's 1:54 left in the 4th. Edwards with it, and it's Martin picking him up, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul.
Hey, it's not easy to have all eyes on you in these moments, but you know what? Edwards, he's shown he can handle it. He can be the clutch guy.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's Butler. Martin trying to free himself up. Shot's good by Butler.
And Butler relishes this. I mean, he feels really comfortable going right at the defense at crucial points in the game.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws there. Now they've got the lead.
Lowry from deep 3-point land. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Anderson kicks to Edwards. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. On a situation in the fourth, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. That's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards drawing the double team. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Miami no good on that time either. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-6 run. They get it back. Martin with the block. And they get it back. And it's Russell missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Stolen away. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
No fear in Butler. Not afraid of anybody. Poise personified. Takes pride in stepping up when the game is on the line.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hero against Edwards. Towns. A shot. No good. Now here is Lowry. Back to Hero. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Pô, empatamos.
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
And Minnesota has possession. Strus on the wing along with Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. To the left wing. Russell with a wide open look. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Russell's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Timberwolves. Lowry against Russell. To the wing on the left. Strus passes to Martin. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And here's Russell. Anderson outside. Here's Towns. For Martin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And Towns drops them both. Here's Butler. Outside Lowry. To the paint. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Lowry. 11 points for Martin.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Down low. Gobert gets the bucket. 14 points for Rudy Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. Inside, here's Towns. Over Adebayo. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Now, here's Butler. Back to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 21 in the game.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
You talk about a big-time play. He simply would not be denied on that drive.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Timberwolves leading by 3. That's to Russell. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. And another shot. Good!
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Outside Lowry. From the arc. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, right now they're just getting a fantastic effort from Kyle Lowry.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Here's Gobert. It drops.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Now the Heat with it.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
I'll tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You gotta try and extend the game.
Good. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 6. 20 seconds left to play in the first overtime. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows.
Tá maluco, velho? Tô perdendo ele 2 pro cara defender.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
Timeout called, the Heat. They trail by 8. There's 18 seconds left in overtime. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Jovic buried from 15 feet out. And he commits the intentional foul.
At the line for Minnesota, Jordan McLaughlin. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And it's Martin missing.
You know, this overtime has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly fatigued.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Minnesota, D'Angelo Russell.
Ah, Yuri, é difícil, porra. Tipo assim, pô, eu sei que se apertar quadrado no corpo do cara ali é falta e tal.
Take a break. Take a break.
Só que eu tô apertando L2, pô, L2, entendeu? L2. Tá triscando no cara e tá falando que é falta, porra.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra victory to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
Your support means a lot.
Será que eu vou pegar? Deixa eu ver que time eu vou pegar agora. É difícil só pra mim a defesa, porra. Pra mim só que da parte de defensiva que Ave Maria. Eu colocando. Eu apertando L2 pro cara tá tipo e se defendendo, não roubar a bola. Aí do nada o cara tocava no outro cara e é falta. Ué, que viagem. Ah, eu não, pô, você tá doido? Ainda não. Não, agora não dá não. Você joga muito bem, pô. Deixa eu ter gostar um pouco do jogo primeiro e tal. Não tem graça não. Thomas Bryant. Cole Anthony. Hyder Jr. Seth Curry. Murray. Tem algum jogador aqui com Duarte? Chris Duarte. Não tem nenhum brasileiro. Aí tem como? Fala aqui onde que eu te chamo aqui. Ah, jogar com um amigo. Vou te chamar aqui, tá bom? Invitar a vestuário. Pronto, mandei um convite aí. Aceita aí, Yuri. Bora, Yuri, porra. Mas cadê você aqui? Que eu não tô vendo. Sair de la zona de cancelar todos os independentes. Não. Ué. Cadê você que eu não tô vendo aqui? Oklahoma. Não entendi esse modo aqui não, viu, Yuri? Não tá aparecendo pra mim aqui, você não tá aqui? Partida privada. Se querem dois jogadores. Você não tá aqui não, Yuri. É, por isso que eu tô vendo, não tá dando certo aqui. Tá algo estranho. Deixa eu te convidar de novo. Tenta de novo. Não, eu mandei pra você o convite e tenta aqui entrar aqui de novo. Bora, Yuri, caralho. Por que tá dando errado? Ixi. Honda? Quem é Honda Games? Não conheço. É, não tá dando certo não, Yuri. Jogar é online, segue aqui. Ah, tá, vai lá. Deixa eu convidar agora. Vai, vai. Tenta vir agora então. Aceita aí. Yuri, bora, meu filho. Eu fiz o que você pediu. Ah, mano, eu vou sair daqui, ó. Tá demorando demais. Yuri, bora, porra. Ah, ó. Não quer vir, eu vou sair. Ah, deixa pra lá então. LeBron James, Anthony Cole. Deixa eu ver outro jogador aqui. Seth Curry, Kevin Durant. Nikola Jovic. Ué, esse cara é bom assim. 96, caralho. Esse time aqui é bom, ó. Puta que pariu, esse time aqui é muito bom. Eu joguei com ele. Jason Tatum. Eastern Conference. Ué, esse time aqui, Kyrie, só cara bom, caralho. Vou testar esse time aqui.
Big.
Emparejamentos.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's the East All-Stars taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got Kyrie Irving. Tatum out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Embiid. Over Gobert. Embiid, no good. Edwards against Beal. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit. It's stolen by Edwards. Count it.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Leonard.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here is Anderson following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Anderson in the post. Leonard's there.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end too.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Minnesota's head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks, David. Wow. And that one's good, Leonard.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Russell passes to Anderson. Leonard brings the double team. Embiid against Gobert. And again, unable to change momentum here. Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. The East All-Stars check on two more.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Edwards. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Stolen by Anderson. Tries again, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Russell dishes to Anderson. Russell feeling it out a bit. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Tatum. Kicks to Beal. Good ball movement here by the East. Leonard the pass to Embiid. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Over Russell. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 7. Prince outside. Here's Noel. Pass to Forbes. And here is Prince.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here's Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Forbes. Vucevic with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky.
1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Out to the wing. Here is Forbes. To the middle. Here's Reed. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, a nice job that time, guys, from Forbes. Spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Mitchell finds Conley. Back to Mitchell. Wants to get it to Randall and does. Vucevic trying to get open. That's good from Randall on the assist by Mitchell.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
The pass to Noel. .51 seconds left in the first quarter. Shoots from 12. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the East. They lead by 7. Conley up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
To the paint. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Reed with the rebound. Here's Noel. Randall grabs the board.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Shot from 12. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the East All-Star heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've got
All-Stars 17. Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Tatum, he's checked in for Vucevic. The East leading by 5. Harden finds Tatum. Harden up top. Edwards defending. And the basket by Harden.
Harden's so good at seeking out opportunities from the mid-range area. He's got a pretty lethal mid-range game to go with his threes and drives.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Now, Mike Conley was a first-time All-Star in 2021 and is still a top-tier point guard. His teammate Donovan Mitchell says, when you have a guy like that who can control the game, it makes my job easier. Mike always has a feel for what's needed. He's big time. Kevin, back to you.
What an important influence he is on that team. Such a big part of what they do. GA, thanks. Edwards against Williamson. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Edwards.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Irving passes to Harden. Back to Irving. Good ball movement here by the East. And the shot goes in. Williamson's got his first 2 points.
Great reflexes from Zion. Doesn't second guess himself. Just takes his shot right up.
And slammed down by Gobert.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Gobert, he gets it in there. Gobert's got 10 points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Anderson kicks to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Here's Russell. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Embiid. Harden with it. Irving with the ball. He's guarded by Russell. Irving with the bounce pass. Harden finds Tatum. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 6-point East All-Star lead.
Tatum takes some contact but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
This is it to Edwards. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Russell driving the lane, and the slam dunk by Russell.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Irving, good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Russell from long range. It's hauled in by the East. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shoots from 14. Second chance shot. Tatum trying to break free. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Pass to Russell, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. McDaniels, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Taurean Prince comes in for Anderson. And it's Noel in for D'Angelo Russell. Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside Edwards. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. Shoots it. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's Prince. Finishes the break with a slam.
You know, one of the things the team has confidence with Prince in is finishing on the break.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for the East All-Stars. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And 12 points for Rudy Gobert.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Here's Conley. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that is textbook perfect. The bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Bryn Forbes comes in for Edwards. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the East All-Stars?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
5 to shoot. Here's Reed. The three-pointer, no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle, Randall. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Here is Forbes, covered by Conley. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Reed. This is the fallback J. And that concludes the first half. East All-Stars ahead.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 26. The East All-Stars, 39. And please give a big round of applause for the Pugs. Fans, your Timberwolves.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. They've got Bradley Beal. Jason Tatum is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Irving in at the point guard position. Embiid, the pass to Irving. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards looking it over. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. The pass to Embiid. Over Edwards. Embiid, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Edwards. Embiid against Gobert. Shoots over Embiid. Gobert can't hit. The East leading by 11. Irving up top. Back to Beal. Leonard on the wing. And Beal kicks to Leonard. Shoots the 3. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Leonard's got 6.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his 3-point shooting.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Russell with a wide open look. He can't get that one, so the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Bounce pass from Tatum. Leonard finds Tatum. Good ball movement here by the East. Now here's Embiid. Over Anderson. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. He has 6.
You'd think that Embiid would always go inside, but with his stroke, the mid-range is a good option too.
Here's Edwards, and there's the drive, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the East. Vucevic checked in for Joel Embiid. Williamson comes in for Jason Tatum. And James Harden is subbed in for Bradley Beal.
Vamos lá.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Boy, deceptive athleticism that Russell has for a point guard. This young man is sneaky in his ability to get up.
Leonard dishes to Irving. Back to Leonard. Irving up top. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Harden on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And another 3 from the East.
Learning to play off the ball with the guys like Westbrook and CP3 and Kyrie. Harden sinking the jumper.
Outside Edwards. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. That one falls.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Noel in for Russell. And a switch here also for the East. Mike Conley's checked in for Kyrie Irving. The East leading by 13. Williamson, the pass to Harden. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Harden. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Passes to Vucevic. Shoots over Reed. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Man, that's just an example and display of strength from Vucevic. I mean, just overpowering whoever's in his path.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the East All-Stars.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Prince with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Edwards. And count it from 19 feet away. He's got 10.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Harden can't hit.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Forbes checked in. And then for the East, Julius Randle comes in for Zion Williamson. And Levine subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Reed. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Over the last few years, I think Harden has fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Forbes the pass to Prince. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark. Levine against Prince with his first shot attempt. 2 points. That one goes. And the East leads by 20.
Levine, a primetime threat to knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Here's Edwards. Off on that one. And so it's the East All-Star closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Russell. And it's Forbes in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Anderson outside. Back to Russell. The 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Towns. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Randall, and it's Leonard in for Zach LaVine. Outside, Beal. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Russell with the bucket.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Irving. Count it, good. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Pass to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Deep 2 from Russell. Here's Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. He's perfect from the line this time. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Beal, that's for 2. The quick look, no good that time. Timberwolves trail by 20. Lets it go with the 3. Noel, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East. Embiid with it. He's picked up by Russell. Irving dishes to Leonard. Count that one.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Inside, here's Gobert. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And then Leonard with the dunk.
You got to be careful around Tatum now. If you're not paying attention, he'll take that ball away from you quickly.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Russell. Anderson with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Back to Russell. No good on that one. And the East now will go the other way with it. Anderson against Leonard. Beal the pass to Tatum. That one good for 2. 6 points for Jason Tatum.
And Tatum is pretty calm out there. He does not rattle easily. Incredible concentration in the face of hardcore defense there.
Back to Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
The East leading by 22. Embiid inside. Defended by Gobert. Doesn't get it to drop for him. With the teardrop, Anderson's shot is off. And the East has possession. On its way from Irving for 2. Gobert pulls it in.
2 minutes.
Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Edwards has come in for Noel. Outside Edwards.
Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
Gobert against Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Embiid with the steal. Tatum finds Irving. Left side Beal. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity, and Embiid lays it in.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
Left side Anderson. From 12 feet out. And finished off by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Yep, that one goes. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Russell kicks to Gobert.
East All-Stars foul. Joel Embiid. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert.
First one falls for him. And Gobert drops them both. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first.
Timberwolves, Jordan McLaughlin. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Irving with the ball. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Embiid kicks to Irving. Outside, Beal. Good ball movement here by the East. Embiid trying to break loose. And the basket by Tatum.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Now the pass to Rivers. Here's McLaughlin. Rivers bounce pass. There's the 3. It's good. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way...
We hope you'll join us again soon.
See isso aí. Minha carreira? Como é que é essa minha carreira? Isso aqui eu crio meu jogador. Estamos preparando o lançamento de nova temporada NBA 23. Pouco para ver o novo conteúdo no meu time. Desafio Jordan. Me liga. Blacktop. Ah, acho que eu tô aqui, tipo, vai pegando os melhores jogadores do... Ah, mas que é errado. Pô, não tem um time que tem um brasileiro aqui, velho? Eu sei que tem, mas não tem nenhum destaque. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Chris Duarte, Trent Jr., Phoenix Suns, Chris Paul, eu vou ver, se qualquer coisa eu pego esse time aqui. Ah, mas acho que eu vou com o time do Curry. Ah, não. Me conta que é time de novo. Tem como voltar, será? Ah, foda-se, vai.
The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting for them, and it looks like they'll be ready for it. Hi and welcome. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys.
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The three great shooters out there for them, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins. And for Portland, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Simons and Hart are your wingmen, and it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's Simons. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Listed at 6'4", but Anthony Simons has a 6'9" wingspan, and that length certainly helps him on the interior.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another whistle, and he's got to be careful with his foul situation.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Stephen Curry. Simons surveying the D. Top of the key jumper, no good. Green bounce pass. Shoots from 12. That's good from Poole on the assist by Green.
The trust this team has in Draymond to make the right decision with the pass. You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying the wrong time.
Warriors ball.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Fires, high post. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Two big marks there, you're right. And the last two lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Lillard against DiVincenzo. And Lillard kicks to Grant. Over Wiggins. Here's Nurkic over Green. Nurkic the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
The pass to Poole. Green breaking loose, and Poole gets it to go.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Over in the corner, Lillard. Here's Grant. Green with the block.
What a play from Draymond to rise up and send it back. He really takes pride in his defense.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Golden State moving it around. DiVincenzo kicks to Thompson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins trying to free himself up. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Assisted.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Lillard the pass to Simons. Pass to Nurkic. Hart with it. Over Wiggins. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Warriors leading by 4.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Now, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. No good from Grant.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Here's Poole, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Poole's got 6 points, and Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible, and we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Thompson. DiVincenzo against Payton. Trying to get something going. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 6. Here's the 3. Johnson with the rebound. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting pretty brave so far, about 23%. Fires the 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to Golden State. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Johnson. This one for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Looney finds Green. Yep, it counts.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And Green slams it in.
Tremendous anticipation by Draymond. He caused a turnover and got them out in transition.
24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. Five on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
Deion Johnson, 2 shots.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. Five seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter. After
16. It's dance time for them here.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The 3 great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Kuminga out there with Green. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Grant.
very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
Passes it to Simons. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. And there's Poole on the assist by Green. Poole's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. That was the 2K drop, as that move deserved another look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And Portland making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Kuminga.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Here's Poole. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Lillard. There's the pass to Grant. No good with the triple.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Curry gets the bucket.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Pass to Hart. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Eubanks. They get the rebound. No dice on the putback jam. Here's Golden State. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Poole. Again, Golden State.
Continuing to stoke the fire. His shot making has been absolutely superb.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Grant for 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 18. On deep. Poole no good. To the paint. Here's Hart. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Watford's checked in, and it's Little in for Jeremy Grant.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry is loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Second team foul.
.157 left to play in the first half. Little passes to Nurkic. In the corner, it's Little. Johnson outside. 5 to shoot. High post try. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Using his size to save the play, Nurkic grabs the offensive rebound and finishes it.
A shot by Curry, no good. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Drafted late in the first round, Little has shown very quickly that he can be a key player in any team's rotation.
Here's Curry, and the Warriors tack on two more.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Johnson outside. Now here's Little. He's covered by Thompson. Little with the ball. And no good. Trying to use the glass. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Lillard. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. 12 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Trailblazers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. He hits both from the stripe. 8 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. On its way from Curry for 2. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Warriors lead by 17. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
Warriors ball starts the second half.
Warriors leading by 17.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
Simons and Hart are your wingmen. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Wiggins. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they have shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Here's Curry. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Trailblazers trail by 18. Simons the pass to Hart. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Nurkic against Green. Nurkic kicks to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Up top, Curry. Covered by Lillard. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I mean, excellent body control. Steph, a better athlete than some people give him credit for.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The free throw drops for Curry. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Hart. Back to Lillard. And here is Simon. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Here's Hart. And he comes up with the deuce. Hart's got his second bucket tonight.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team. Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Thompson. Down low, here's Eubanks. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
On its way from Curry for two, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Hart. Three-pointer, Simon. They get it again. Grant. And again, it's Portland converted.
And he put on his hard hat on the offensive glass. Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
Here's Looney. Here's Green. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Green against Hart. Back to Simons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Justice Winslow comes in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Payton in for Lillard. Curry, good.
Stephen Curry.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. That's tipped. Wiggins outside from deep three-point range. No good. Shot missing. A challenging stretch here for Portland. Simons, the pass to Hart. Back to Simons. Kicks to Payton. To the paint. There's Winslow. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. What a terrific move that was. Green's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the pass to Payton. Now Simons. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Hart. That one doesn't go. So Golden State will take it the other way. Green bounce pass. Here's Wiggins, and they pick up 2. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Hart the pass to Simons. Here's Eubanks, guarded by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And that one drops for him. Wiggins has got 9.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Curry outside. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field,
the Warriors 64.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. Moody is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Thompson into the 3. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Green. And Baldwin subbed in for Klay Thompson. It's stolen by Johnson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Payton finds Johnson. Here's Little. Portland no good that time either. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. On the wing, Green. Pass to Baldwin. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Passes it to Baldwin. Clock at 6. From downtown. And Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Little finishing it off.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
3-pointer. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
The wide open shot by Little from outside off the mark.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Assisted.
Wiseman's got his first points in this one. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Watford, that's good.
Unselfish basketball. Winslow, a more than willing setup man.
DiVincenzo passes to Wiseman. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Gary Payton. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Curry. And the Warriors get it back. Green kicks to Curry. Tries yet again. And he lays it up and in.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It's stolen by Johnson. Ball's knocked loose. Curry with the steal. Now the pass to Wiseman. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Love watching Little do his thing inside. Tear the rim down, young fella.
20 feet out. And another basket for Golden State.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Passed a little. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Little refuses to back down from tough defense. He welcomes the chance to score on it.
Baldwin the pass to Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Curry's got 21 in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays. And he did that tonight.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Brown is checked in for the Trailblazers. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
43 seconds left in the game. Back to Brown.
Yeah, the defender all over.
James Wiseman, first personal foul. 3rd team.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Aldrin's checked in.
Greg Brown taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Johnson with the rebound. The Blazers on offense. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Brown. And here's Little. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Brown, good.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come in, David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith.
Ai, mano, encerrar a live aqui, valeu.